Well, welcome back to the Old Iron Lever channel. My name is Bob, and we're going to embark on a new project. It's been a long time since I've done a video. One of these days I'll show you a video of what occupies a lot of my time now, but I haven't got around to that yet. Anyway, it involves diesel trucks, anything with tracks or tires on it, and horses. We'll come back to that later. Anyway, today we're at the back seat of my truck, or where it used to be the back seat, and now it's just another video on this, but it's storage for straps and chains and all that kind of stuff you might need on the road when you're hauling things. And one of the things I want to haul, one of these things I use occasionally, is this load bar, this guy. And in the wintertime, I use this snow brush, long-handled snow brush, so kind of reach the rest of my truck fairly easily. Unfortunately, the places I had to store this is down in the cracks beside the door of these storage units. And I always have to fish them out, move stuff and everything else. And I thought, you know, this is silly, I got room. My first thought was to put a rifle rack in the back of the truck, and I thought, well, I think I can do better. So cleared out the back seat. I tried to take all the hardware off I could too, the seat belt mounts and everything, so I had a clean slate. One of the things that used to be here is this deal here, and I know it has something to do with safety belts and kids or something, but I don't remember exactly what it is. But this is the piece I'm going to use as a pattern for a couple of fairly heavy straps that are going to sit up about here, over here, and over here. And then I'll have a set of hooks to hold the snow brush, and then above it, up here somewhere, there'll be a little square arrangement to hold the load bar. Kind of keep them down, so they're not hanging up real high, and make them secure, and I can still get to them. Okay, we're going to have to do some voiceover. My mic quit on me. In this segment right here, I've got the bar as a 3/16 by 1.5 bar. I got 2 bars to make the main body of the thing with a longer slot in it, and then I got 2 shorter pieces that are basically a spacer between the body and the bar, to mimic that right there. And that little tab sticking out is going to be just there to keep it from rotating. And the tab is on a thinner piece, like an 1/8 inch by inch piece of flat bar. It'll go through the main body first, and then the main body will be bent to fit, but I want to get that in first. So that's in. The spacer take up the room for you can't see it very well. There's kind of a bend in there to match the body, the shape of the body up on the original, and so we're going to do the same thing here. It goes through like that, and welded from the back side, and the difference in the width of those 2 slots will keep it held in place. Anyway, once that's done, we'll get over to making the shape of the rest of it. So I took a piece of cardboard, I guess you'd call that cardboard assisted design for CAD, right? You can see the bottom of it's got that little kick out for where the spacer is, like that little spacer. Then we have a couple of bends to match the body, and we've marked where the center of the bend is on the template, and we're going to transfer that mark to the bars. And we're going to
bend it in. I've got a 30-ton press with a V-block, a big V-block on it. We'll have something pressing on it that mimics the diameter of that, or the radius of that bend there. So there I'm marking the center of the bend. Okay, I got it set up in the hydraulic press. That's a annular cutter that I don't use, but it makes a nice radius for this particular bend. And I've got that template there so I can check the bend and make sure it matches the desired amount of curvature. Got to remember to account for a little bit of spring back too. All right, got everything set up in the press. It's not taken very much effort to bend this. That press is it's a 30-ton press, and I almost never get it to anything close to 30 tons. Okay, we're just going to match it up. And I'll take the template and do a final check, and it matches exactly what I wanted it to be. All we've got left to do is tack it, weld it up. So doesn't really need to be a full weld, just like a skip weld on all three sides, and then a little weld on the back of that tab once we put that in. Then we'll drill a hole in it, and it matched up. Tabs in there, the hole's right, shape's right. All we got to do is add the hooks for the things that are going to be holding. So there's the final product. The hooks weren't very interesting to, more bending and welding. The top one holds that load bar, and one of the problems I have with the truck vibrating and bouncing around is the load bar tends to ratchet itself out. So I drilled it and put a pin in it to hold it in place until I'm ready to use it, and then added some hockey tape to it to kind of make it stay in better and cut down on any rattling. So hope you enjoyed this video, and as usual, if you liked it, well, hit the thumbs up. If you like the channel, please subscribe, and if you have something you'd like to say you think I'd want to hear, we'll leave a comment. Try to answer all the comments as much as I can. And until the next video, happy trails.